Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to my power, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Makakwadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, being great examples to us young brothers. Peace and blessings to those who elect, Lord willing to be a part of that number. I'm the brother Quadar from the GMS branch of Chicago, coming back with another video. This video is going to be entitled Elam Causing Division, Psalms 83. Okay, and I stumbled upon this a minute ago, and I was looking into it. Got some more information on it. Okay, and basically, even though Jake is doing this, even though Jake has taken the bait as far as the division between the basically the gender war, tribe war, basically just division amongst the tribes as a whole. Okay, and I'll give an example. So let's say a Twitter X account, okay, where you would think it's an Israelite woman that made a tweet. Let's say she made a tweet bashing Israelite men. Now the tweet has generated. Now the tweet has a lot of eyes on it. A lot of people are reposting. A lot of people are sharing. A lot of people are commenting. A lot of people are responding. Whether they agree or disagree. So it has a lot of interactions, and they get paid off of that. The creator of the post get paid off of that, because you can get paid off interactions now on social media posts, and you can actually go to the settings of someone's Twitter X profile, and a lot of times when you look at the origin of their account, it'll go back to India. It'll go back to India or Nigeria, So Elam, all right, and these wicked ass Israelites, over there in Nigeria, okay, they're taking a part of causing that division between our people, because they get money off of it and watching our people continue to be divided. So I wanted to play a few videos. I won't, if it's too long, I won't play all of it, obviously. I don't like my videos to be too long and drawn out. That's just the way I teach, the Spirit of the Lord got on me. But I'll play a few of these clips and play and get these precepts of the Lord when it's edifying. All right, now Salakia for the past, I've been having some audio issues whenever I play videos, so brother helped me out with an adjustment, so Lord willing, this can help. Okay, let's play this.
They are literally exposing where exactly an account is based in. Okay, so it shows the date you joined the app, and the account is based in blank, right? So for me, my account is based in the United States. I joined May of 2022, and I've been verified since May of 2024, and it's connected via the United States App Store, right? It even shows you the app store that it downloaded. Okay, and just in case somebody, let's say, I don't know, they have a VPN on, but the App Store will tell you where exactly they are, right? So,
Right.
For example, if their VPN says the United States, but they're connected via the App Store, and the App Store shows India, then you know exactly what time they're doing, okay? The gig is up. Like, people are checking accounts whenever they see a device in between. And what we're seeing is 9 times out of 10, and it almost never fails. An account that is starting conversations that are divisive among Black people in America, and it's more specifically in America, 9 times out of 10. Those chaos of agents, right? Those agents of chaos, they're 100%, F9 out of 10, 100% foreign-based accounts. A textbook example of this is this page called Black Barbie. It's _only Barbie. This entire page, the only purpose of this page is to disparage and tear down Black men. That's it. Their entire tweet history is telling you how Black men is garbage. That's it. She writes, keep Black men away from children.
All right. Yeah, and as a matter of fact, I'm going to change it from Elam to Heathens. Okay. Because it's majority Elam. Okay. And you got some of those wicked ass Nigerian Jakes playing a part of it, because the scripture says, Jeremiah 5, among my people are found wicked men. All right, so Jake has joined on to the heathen. Okay, that's why you got a lot of those Nigerian print scams that these older folks fall for. So this is a part of that division that they play on our people, man. Using that social media, that median, all right, that witchcraft. All right, so let's play this.
Twitter added a new feature where you can check where an account is based in. And as it turns out, a huge part of the ecosystem of Twitter itself is just based in India. There are just countless accounts based in India, people pretending to be American from India. All of those alpha male, red pill accounts, they're based in India. Ninja Wisdom, self-improvement, based in India. Mind Philosophy 4, based in India. Masculine Beast, hundreds of thousands of followers, based in India. Masculine Ego, hundreds of thousands of followers, based in India. Even the puppy videos, they're based in India. Cats with powerful impressions, based in India. Cats for Happiness, based in India. Nature and Animals, based in India. Then you get into even the fan accounts for Trump, 500,000 followers, based in India. If it's not India, it's most likely Nigeria. I'm a Nigerian prince, please send me money scheme. I guess it's not working anymore. Ivanka Trump News, based in Nigeria. Even the catfishes, India. Believe
Client.
this one behind me who is claiming I'm proud to be white. That account, based in India. A lot of people have spoken about the dead internet theory that since 2016 or so, a lot of the internet's just been bot activity. It may just be the India internet theory. Twitter has a new feature where you can check.
You mean to tell me Indians, Southeast Asians, and Nigerians have just been exposed
because they want to keep the children of Israel divided. Okay, so let me grab this Habakkuk 2 and verse 15, because this is the book of Habakkuk 2 and verse 15. This is, woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that puttest thy bottle to him, and makest him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness. All right, and I'll give you an example. Okay, Esau has taken the Israelite man out of the household, okay, by giving benefits to the woman, okay, and as long as she has no man in the household, she'll get government assistance. So now these kids are being raised by the government, and they're being raised by the nigger woman, okay, so they grow up to be impulsive. They grow up to be not respecting male authority, okay. They grow up to be sodomites and their daughters whores, man. Their sons sodomites and their daughters whores, man. Okay, your son grow up, all right. He's being easily influenced by the wickedness of these wicked Israelites that Esau pushes out like a fucking Chief Keef or a Lil Durk. Now he grown up to be a fucking YN. Okay, now he got the strength of a grown ass man, but the mind of a woman. The impulsive mind of a woman. Okay. Then you pushing out all this wickedness and witchcraft on our people. All right. And Esau, Edom, they pay. The private prisons, they sue the states for not keeping it full. So this is the reason why Esau, Edom does this, man. And to further push wickedness on us, to push us away from our power, Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, but the Lord is only coming for the remnant, the Wadi Yahweh Shema Shai, because these 2/3, these YNs, they're going to get destroyed alongside with you, Esau. Okay, so you put the bottle to us, okay, and Jake is drunk, and hey, Jake, hey, look at these niggas, man. All right, hey, these niggas are has become worse than Esau, man. They have become worse than the nation of people the Lord created to be wicked. All right, the scripture says in Jeremiah 5, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. So these wicked Israelites are more wicked than Esau, Edom. Okay, and Esau is the original nigga. You niggas are, the scripture said, you are of your father the devil. So now Esau is looking on our nakedness, man. Look at our people look at our nation as a whole. We are through. And that's exactly what Esau, Edom wants. That's exactly what these heathens want, man. That's why I put that in the title, that Psalms 83. Okay, I'll just start at verse 1. It says, keep not thou silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace and be not still, O Yahweh. And how is the Lord doing that? Through his prophets. Okay, the Lord is using his mouthpieces, the prophets, man. Verse 2, for lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lift up the head. So we have enemies. These heathens are our enemies, man. And our people don't realize that. Okay, Esau studies us. He's made a diligent search. These heathens study us. Okay, it says they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Right. Now we calling ourselves fucking African Americans or Afro Americans, blacks, you know, Mexicans, Brazilians, Argentinians, Haitians, Jamaicans, Puerto Ricans, you know, Native Americans, Seminole Indians. Okay, our people have forgotten who they are, man. Okay, but the remnant, okay, hey, the scripture says there was going to be a falling away first. So the Lord told Jeremiah, all right, you shall surely discontinue from your heritage, man. So we discontinue from our heritage. And the Lord is waking up the remnant, the elect, back, man. All right, the scripture says, I will put you in remembrance, though ye once knew this. Okay, I will make them of quick understanding. So the elect, all right, they're receiving the word, and it all makes sense. Okay. All right, the scripture says in Baruch, in the land of their captivity, they shall remember themselves. So the elect is remembering themselves, man. Okay, it says, for they have consulted together with one consent. Okay, meaning they all in cahoots in this together to keep us down, so they can stay in power. It says they are confederate against thee. Okay, it says the tabernacles of Edom, all right, the so-called white man, because he's the head of it. He's the head of it, man. It says, and the Ishmaelites, all right, of Moab and the Hagarenes, Gabal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assyria is also joined with them. They have helping the children of Lot, Selah. Okay, so the heathens are in cahoots together to keep our people down, oppressed. Okay, hey, Esau, Edom, these people come, here to Babylon, and Esau, Edom lets them set up shop in the Israelite neighborhoods. Okay, so he's basically like, okay, you over them, but you ain't over us. Now you look in every corner store, you got Ishmael, you got Elam. A lot of them niggas be Israelites too. They be speckled birds. But the point still stands, man. Who's over them? The heathens. So these heathens are in cahoots together, man. Let's grab this First Maccabees 2:10, because they all benefit off of having us in the bottom. Okay, it says, First Maccabees 2:10, what nation have not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils? Okay, so all of these heathens, all right, have benefited from the captivity and the fall of the Israelites. Okay, Jake is at the bottom, and they won't let you excel unless you sell out. And even if you do that, they gonna give you crumbs, nigga. You their fucking entertainment, man. All right, Jake is a jester for these heathens, man. Let me grab this Deuteronomy 28. This Deuteronomy 28:43. The strangers that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, which is the heathens. All right, Esau and the rest of the heathens. And thou shalt come down very low, right? Because we're in the lowest state. All right, and the Lord have lifted them up, man. Hey, the Lord removes people from power. All right, the Lord sets someone up in power, man. As a matter of fact, let's prove that. All right, because we're not just talking here, man. This is Daniel. Is one of Daniel 4 and Daniel 5. Daniel 4:17. It says, this matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the bases of men. And Esau, Edom, the bases of men, have been set up in power. All right, it's really embarrassing, but it's what we deserve, man, because we went off. Okay, let me get this Daniel 5. 1 second. Yeah, this Daniel 5 and verse 21. I'll get straight to the point. You can start up, but I'll get straight to the point. It says he was driven, talking about Nebuchadnezzar. It says that he was driven from the sons of men, and his heart, his mind, was made like the beast, and his dwelling was with the wild asses. They fed him with grass like oxen, and his body was wet with the dew of heaven, till he knew that the Most High Yahweh ruled in the kingdom of men, and that he appointeth over it whomsoever he will. So the Most High appointed right now the heathens to be over us. And that's why they're pushing out wickedness, so they can continue to be on top, and continue to put this witchcraft on our people. All right, that's why they're so scared of prophets waking up, man. They know this is that sign of their fall. Okay, it says verse 44, he shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. Okay, so who do we go, for these loans and etc., man? Okay, it says he shall be the head and thou shalt be the tail. Our people are the tail, man. All right, and these heathens, starting with Esau, Edom, is as the head. Okay, so it says, let me grab the Psalms 137, because I had mentioned a point, and I was gonna get this earlier, but I just wanted to stick by the precepts that I had written down. Didn't want to go out of order. This Psalms 137, going into how Jake is their entertainment. That's the only way you're going to excel, whether you playing basketball, whether you fucking a comedian, a rapper, a fucking fighter, or fucking whatever, man. You know, because Jake excels in everything, even wickedness. All right, the scriptures say they overpass the deeds of the wicked. So Jake is the best at everything, even wickedness, man. Sad to say, you know, but Psalms 137 and verse 3. So like I'll start at verse 1. It says, by the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down, yeah, we wept when we remembered Zion. We hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof. For their day that carried us away captive required of us a song, and they that wasted us required of us mirth, saying, sing us one of the songs of Zion. So Jake is the entertainment for these heathens. You know? And if you want to get in league with East, if you want to excel in the wicked, the society, the wicked is ruling. So if you want to excel in the society of the wicked, you're gonna have to get in league with him. You're gonna have to get in bed with him. You know, you're gonna have to push out wickedness, man. And that's what the sellouts of our people are doing, man. Further pushing that witchcraft on their own people. On their own people, man. You know? Look at these wicked ass celebrities, man. All right, let's grab this Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, because this is what they fear. All right, the hopeful elect waking up. Okay, Wisdom of Solomon 5 verse 1. Then shall a righteous man stand in great boldness, okay, before the face of such as have afflicted him, and that's the Israelites. Okay. Hey, the elder brother Murph Yaremiah here in Jim in Chicago say it all the time. 50, 60 years ago, you couldn't stand in the street corner called a white man the devil. You'll get your ass hanged. And now Jake posted up with a woman. You know, that's a sign of this man's kingdom going down. It says, and made no account of his labors. Right, because Israelites have built this whole empire, man. Okay? And now Esau say they built everything. And we didn't do shit. We didn't contribute shit. All right, these some devils, man. Okay? And a part of the lies that they teach, Esau teaches to their descendants. You know, verse 2, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation. And that strangeness of his salvation starts now. All right, because like I said, they use the wicked of our nation to push wickedness. They push billions of dollars to push wickedness and folly among our people. In some way, somehow, these random niggas found the truth. All right, the apostles tell the story, you know, how the guy popped out of the limousine and said, how did you guys find out about this? You know, we spent a lot of money to hide this. You know, so these heathens are afraid, and this word is going out worldwide. All right, camps are worldwide. You know, brothers are getting thousands of views. You know, not only just on YouTube, it's other sites where brothers are getting hundreds of thousands of views. Okay, so it's camps worldwide, man. These devils know what time it is. These elites know. It says so far beyond all that they looked for, man. Okay, so these people know. All right, and the heathen, they're trying to the best of their ability, continue to push wickedness among our people, because they know that they'll continue to prosper as long as our people continue to stay in wickedness, man. All right, but they don't know that Yahweh Shem Shai is coming to deliver only the remnant. All right, because the scriptures say 2/3 shall be cut off and die, man. All right, in this land, that's talking about here in America. It's Judith 5 and 17. And whilst they sinned not before their power, Yahweh, they prospered, because the Yahweh that hated iniquities was with them. But when they departed from the way which he appointed them, they were destroyed in many battles very sore, and were led captives into a land that was not theirs. And the temple of their God was cast to the ground, and their cities were taken by their enemies. Right. Okay, the heathens understand this. That's Deuteronomy 28. We made a covenant, an agreement with Yahweh by Shem Shai. It says, but now are they returned to their God, and are come up from the places where they were scattered, and have possessed Jerusalem, where their sanctuary is, and are settled in the hill country, for it was desolate. Now, therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error in this people, and they sin against their God, let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them. But if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord now pass by, lest their Lord defend them. and their God before them, and we become a reproach before all the world, man. So I'll end it there. Call Allah, Yahweh Shema Shai, Bashim Kawadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, great millstone. Peace and blessings to all four elect. We're willing to be a part of the number. Shalom. Call me a Sharala. Wild Bible Ball.